before the fact checkers lose their minds, I'm not saying every Democrat is a communist. Not even close. In fact, that's exactly my point. The biggest target of this movement isn't Republicans. It's traditional Democrats. That's who they're targeting. The moderates, the liberals, the old school Democrats who still believe in capitalism, strong national defense, law enforcement, and American exceptionalism. I mean, look what happened in New York. Democrat socialists. I can't even say that because they're communists. You know, they're not challenging Republicans in deep blue districts. They're challenging their fellow Democrats. They're removing them. They're replacing them. And now they're moving the party further left with every election cycle. I mean, history shows us that revolutionary movements rarely begin with defeating their enemies. They begin with taking over their allies. And that is what is happening right now. They're taking over. I think the only one we have left is Fetterman, pretty much. So the first people pushed aside often are moderates with their own movement. And that raises a question every Democrat in America should be asking tonight. What happens next? What happens to Democrats being replaced? Do they fight back? Do they draw a line and say enough is enough? Or do they fall in line, which I'm pretty sure they're going to, like Hakeem Jeffries and Chuck Schumer, you're going to see, we'll play some videos later, you know, to keep their committee assignments, their endorsements, and their political careers. Because power is a powerful thing, because that actually power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. So history tells us that many politicians will compromise their beliefs before they surrender their influence. And if that happens, the Democratic Party of Bill Clinton, John Kennedy, and even Barack Obama, well, not really, because he started it, because he's a communist, I believe anyway, and may continue to disappear. The party that once called itself liberal because it could become something entirely different. Not overnight, not all at once, but one primary at a time, one district at a time, one election at a time. I mean, the question for the rest of America is whether this movement remains confined to places like New York, or whether it spreads to states like New Jersey, where I'm from, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and beyond. Because what starts in New York often finds its way into the national conversation. And that's the debate we should be having. Now, whether Republicans can defeat Democrats, maybe. And whether Democrats can defeat Republicans, maybe. But it's the communists that are actually taking over. And they're taking over Democrats first. They're eating them up alive. And then Republicans are going to go next. Because if you think about it, if they control 40% of, say, 35, 40, or even 45%, these communists, and they keep pushing it out, there's a chance that they're going to take over the country. And that's a problem. I mean, people need to really open their eyes. This is a serious, serious problem. When I saw this happen, the Mamdani-backed candidates that all won, it scared the ever-living shit out of me. So I'm going to go into our first segment, bring on our guest. And so I just wanted to let everyone know I might be a little bit of cursing here and there. I'm going to try to keep it down because I am scared as shit for the future of my children over this win and this movement that's going on. So let's bring on our first guest. There's Mamdani. Seth Conservative Corner. Thank you for joining from the Pulse. Did you like that little picture of Mamdani?
Yeah, well, it caught him like in all his glory. And it got his good side too, so I'm sure he's happy.
I'll mail him a picture of it.
You should ask for autograph.
Yeah.